Okay, here we go. Final method, multiplication of 3 digits by 2 digits. Let's look at our example. Again, we have 758 multiplied by 25. Now, this one's a little bit different. My first number is a 3-digit number and my second number is a 2-digit number. Therefore, I need to draw in 3 columns and 2 rows. So you are going to have a table that looks like this. Now, it doesn't matter how big your first number is, whether it's 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits, whether it's bigger than the second number or not, that number goes into the top of your table or onto the top of your table. So you say 7, 5, and 8. Your second number, regardless of whether it's bigger or smaller than your first number, again determines the amount of rows you have in your table, and this gets written on the right-hand side of your table underneath each other. So row 1 is going to have the 2 and row 2 is going to have the 5. Now you need to draw in diagonal lines corner to corner from your blocks. Please use a different color than what you are using for your equation or to draw your table for the diagonal lines. So you draw in from the right top corner to the bottom left corner. In all of the blocks that you have on your table, you need to draw the diagonal lines. Now you can start multiplying. So we have 2 times 8, which equals 16, 1 in the top triangle, 6 in the bottom triangle. Then we have 2 times 5, which equals 10, 1 in the top triangle, 0 in the bottom triangle. 2 times 7 is 14, 1 at the top, 4 at the bottom. Now we move on to the second row. 5 times 8 is going to equal 40, 4 at the top triangle, 0 at the bottom. 5 times 5 is 25, 2 at the top, 5 at the bottom. And then 5 times 7 is 35, 3 at the top, 5 at the bottom. Now we need to start adding. Now when you add using the diagonal columns. So we start at the right. 0 plus nothing is 0. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Write the 5. Carry the 1 over into the next column. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 1 plus nothing is 1. Final answer, 18,950. Let's do another example because this method is new. Okay, we have 436 multiplied by 23. We have a 3-digit number multiplied by a 2-digit number. So we have 3 columns and 2 rows again. Remember, my first number goes into the top of my table, 4, 3, and 6. My second number goes into the right-hand side of my table, 2 and 3. I draw in my diagonal lines using a different color. I do this throughout all of my blocks to ensure that I can calculate accurately. Now I say 2 times 6 is 12, 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. 2 times 3 equals 6, so there's no 10th. So now what happens is you put a 0 in the top triangle and a 6 in the bottom triangle. 2 times 4 equals 8, 0 at the top, 8 at the bottom. 3 times 6 is going to give you 18. 3 times 3 is going to equal 9. 0 in the top triangle, 9 in the bottom triangle. And then 3 times 4 is going to give you 12. Now we're going to add. Remember, we add diagonally. 8 plus nothing is 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 9 is 12. Write the 2. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Write the 0. Carry the 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. Write the 0. Carry the 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Final answer, 10,028. You may apply any method in the worksheet. Enjoy!